Well, hey, welcome back, guys. I am so glad that we're here together, and I know that God is helping us to overcome these strongholds in our life. So we've been taking the week and talking about this, and today we're already up to Wednesday, and I wanted to talk about over the next 3 days, these 3 areas of where we must overcome: spiritually, in our soul, and in our flesh. So today let's talk about the spirit. Deuteronomy 28, 47 through 48 talks all about the curse, or the entire curse is a product of sin. Sin has its origin in the devil. The devil is a spiritual being or a natural being. Of course, we know that he's a spiritual being. And so sin has all of its spiritual roots, all of its roots are spiritual, so therefore it needs a spiritual remedy. Now listen to this great verse from Galatians chapter 3, verse 13. It says, Christ redeemed us from the curse of the law by becoming the curse for us, because it is written, cursed is everyone who hangs on a tree, in order that in Christ Jesus the blessings of Abraham would come to the Gentiles, so that we could receive the promise of the Spirit by faith. That is awesome. God is telling us that he has beat the power of sin in Christ, whose roots are spiritual. And all of these strongholds, they're all connected. This curse is all connected through that spiritual aspect. And Jesus is the one, if you will, that separates us. Yesterday I talked to you about how Satan uses pride to bind these things, or use these things like a bond to us. If you've ever had super glue attach you to something, get it on your fingers or something, you know there's only one way to get it off. If you've been through this, ripping it off hurts like crazy. Don't do that. But if you get nail polish remover, you can get it in there and it'll actually separate and remove that bond. Let me put it to you this way. The work of Christ on Calvary and our humility to accept and receive that is the most powerful way. It's like that nail polish remover that gets in there and separates that bond and delivers us from the bond, so that now it's not attached to us, but it's now on the outside trying to fight in, and we can deal with it from there. Which brings us to our next most powerful spiritual weapon, and that is in Luke 10:19. Christ himself, the one who delivered us, gave us his very own authority. Luke 10:19 says, for behold, I give you authority to trample upon serpents, over scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. Exercise that authority and know today that Jesus has delivered you from this curse.